Welcome to the REALTV Law Enforcement Training Tape. Hi, I'm John Daly. This training video was produced by REALTV for you, the law enforcement professionals who put your lives on the line each and every day. We're here to provide you with video of your heroic actions, to assist you in the training of other officers, and to say thank you for a job well done. We have put some of the most exciting and frequently asked for segments on this video. We hope you will benefit from viewing these tapes. Our first section will be devoted to car stops, a common event, but one of the most dangerous. Let's see why.
Put your hands on the car.
Huh?
Put your hands on the car. On that car over there.
What's wrong?
Put your hands on the car.
What's wrong?
K-32, come over here.
What's wrong?
Put your hands on the car.
Get in the car. Go, baby, I can't go to jail. Go, baby, get in the car.
That noise you hear is Officer Michelle Jeter struggling to breathe. But more than the video camera sees this grim scene. A good Samaritan who just happened to be driving by comes to her aid.
Help, officer down!
While we wait for help to arrive, let's go back and see how it all started.
But I thought I paid that.
Officer Jeter pulls over Jorge Orozco for a routine speeding violation and politely asks to search his van.
Do you have any objection if I look in your vehicle?
No, I don't.
You can see Orozco's daughter step out of the van as Jeter does her job. Now watch as Orozco signals his little girl. It doesn't seem like much at the time, but it's clear. He knows something's about to happen. Jeter has just found marijuana in the van and orders Orozco to step back.
On that car over there. Put your hands on the car.
What's wrong?
K-32,
Then right in front of his child, Orozco
Put your hands
explodes.
on the car.
Sadly, there are two victims here, the officer and the little girl who had to witness the barbaric assault.
Christina, get in the car. Come on
Now
out,
other
sir.
officers have finally arrived.
Michelle, can you tell me what happened?
With 14 broken bones and her brain swelling dangerously, Officer Jeter is rushed to the hospital. According to police psychologist Dr. Chris Mohandy, this happens more often than you might think.
Each year in America, more than 50,000 officers are assaulted while they're trying to do their job. That amounts to a rate 73 times that of other occupations.
But Michelle Jeter is also part of a much happier statistic.
What we find is that most officers have a strong will to survive.
Yes, thanks to Good Samaritan Dino Ayusa, the pride of Carthage, Texas, not only survived, she's back on the job.
Put your hands on the
And
car.
thanks to this videotape, Jorge Orozco was captured within the hour.
I'll show you.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning on a desolate stretch of Georgia highway. The driver of this pickup fell asleep in his truck at a rest stop. And that's reason enough for Patrolman Mike Ralston to run a routine check.
That one as well, which looks just like the Florida driver's license.
The police car's dashboard camera records every second as the officer questions the driver.
Are you carrying anything in the back of the truck?
My clothes.
At first, the driver cooperates completely with the cop.
We're going to have to put you on, man.
But Officer Ralston has no idea of the danger he will face tonight.
It won't be long before Daytona starts back.
But as he rummages around in the back of the pickup, Officer Ralston senses something is wrong.
Notice that he's deliberately moving around one particular box there in the back of the bed of the truck. I asked him what's in the box there in the front and the middle.
The patrolman's instincts are right. The driver is hiding something in a small, mysterious box.
You want to see it?
He's already advised me that it's okay to look in the box, and he's going to show me, but he's continuously trying to stall.
Watch the driver as he pulls something out of his shirt. It's a knife, and it looks like he's going to open the box. But suddenly, without warning, he attacks. Off camera, a gunshot rings out.
I'm down.
Okay.
And the driver is hit.
Throw the knife down. Give me an ambulance, 1018. Man down, shots fired. Sir, stay right where you at.
Please.
I got you an ambulance coming.
While they wait for an ambulance, Officer Ralston tries to calm the wounded man down.
Yahoo!
I need some water.
Carterville, get Calhoun and get me an ambulance. 1018, shots fired. Sir, stay right where you at. Right where you at.
The cop doesn't know if his attacker still has the knife. It's too risky to try to
I
handcuff
need
him.
some water.
Right where you at. Just sit down. Just sit down.
I need some water. I can't.
Okay, just sit down.
No, I can't. I can't.
Lay down.
I can't. I can't. I need some water. I can't.
Okay, get over here away from the truck.
I can't swallow.
But even with a gunshot to the stomach, the suspect continues to fight with the cop.
Sir, just lay down. Lay down. Lay down, sir.
It was amazing. It really didn't affect him, the shot in the abdomen, as far as his strength and so forth.
For a few minutes, the attack subsides. Listen to the driver trying to explain his behavior.
Why are you frightened? What's your problem?
I'm just afraid of you.
Well, just sit down. I'm not going to do anything to you. Just sit down.
Unaware of the struggle, cars pull in and out of the rest stop.
What's your problem?
I'm afraid of you.
Why?
Can you pull a gun on me?
With a knife coming at me, yeah.
The calm doesn't last very long.
Stay right there.
The policeman finally wrestles his attacker to the ground and is able to cuff him. State police pull over a suspected drunk driver on the streets of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a scene caught at least 1,000 times in the lens of a cop car's dashboard camera. But tonight's traffic stop is unlike any other you've ever seen. The 17-year-old flunks her field sobriety test, is handcuffed behind her back, and taken into custody. End of story, right? Wrong. While police question the passenger of the car, the girl does something she'll regret. She steals the cop car. Remember, the suspect was handcuffed behind her back. In a move that would make Houdini proud, she manages to slip the cuffs in front of her and drive away. She knows she's in big trouble now. You can hear her sobbing behind the wheel as she swerves all over the road. Alcohol has turned this scared little teenager into a desperate criminal on the run. But it doesn't take long for Grand Rapids police to get the word. She eludes one cop car after another. Police even try to run her off the road, but there's no stopping her now as she hits the open highway. Patrol cars join the chase at almost every on-ramp. A police car cruises past the girl and slows her down, just enough for another officer to ram her into the divide. Police box in the stolen cruiser. The situation grows more dangerous when the girl uses the cop car as a battering ram. But just when you think it's all over, she slips away again. Even though she breaks free, she's too shaken up to control the car. She finally rams into a retaining wall and spins to a stop. After 20 minutes on the run, this wild ride comes to an abrupt end, and you can be sure police will give her a lift the rest of the way. Not all car stops are life and death situations, but some are very stressful and require a different type of resourcefulness. Let's watch.
What's the date on that? I'll have to plead guilty if I got to work because I can't afford to take the day off. Goddamn asshole!
This state trooper in Maine has no idea what he's in for.
Let me get out of here. I did do
The camera in his cop car records a man he's pulled over for speeding, but has his mouth in overdrive.
Get some kills for my dog. It's just about ready to get the fuck out of here. Give me that.
Can I explain it to you, sir, so you'll know what you need to do?
I know what I do. You're ripping me off, and I didn't deserve it because I didn't do nothing wrong. You're probably sitting on parking lot driving right back and forth to get someone in the 40 miles of whatever frig it is. I never saw the sign. I saw it 55 and I was doing 57. That's all I know. Now just give me the goddamn thing and I'll look at the date. If I'm working, I'll pay the fucking fine because I can't afford to take a day off. And if I'm not working, I'll plead not guilty because I know fucking well I'm not guilty.
What I need you to do is sign the X so I can explain this to you.
There ain't no explaining. I got picked up for speeding before. You're guilty and you pay the fine and hope your insurance don't go up. And you try not to speed the next time. And that's what I've been trying to do for 4 or 5 years and it's worked damn good till I run into you, you asshole.
The fine's right here, sir. It's $137.50.
You're fucking crazy! I get it! You're fucking crazy! My wife took money out of her goddamn account where she's working to pay my fucking insurance so I wouldn't get picked up. You're fucking crazy!
If you don't pick this up, sir, I'm going to summon you for littering.
I'll pick the goddamn 100. Are you fucking crazy? I wasn't even speeding, you goddamn asshole! $100 and some dollars? Jesus fucking Christ!
There's some more right there.
I've never heard of a fine like that in my life, you goddamn asshole! You fucking asshole! Let me get the fuck out of your sight, you goddamn miserable fucking...
Highway patrolmen aren't usually given a lot of credit for their fine work, but this trooper truly deserves a medal as he stays courteous and professional right to the bitter end.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am, you were speeding.
No, sir, I wasn't.
A dashboard camera captures a routine traffic stop in Bastrop, Texas.
Where was I?
What's your license and your insurance, please?
How fast was I going?
45 miles an hour.
45? First of all, can you show me where there's a speed limit sign? I'll walk with you back there. I don't live out there.
A trooper has stopped the woman for speeding.
Pick up the girl that lives. Please, look, spare me this time. I promise I will never speed on.
But when she realizes her sweet talking isn't going to work, all hell breaks loose.
No, ma'am. Need to see your insurance.
Just take me in, okay? I'm tired of these damn speeding tickets. I'm a single mother. Do you understand?
Ma'am, calm down. You're scaring your daughter.
Well, that's okay because you're scaring her.
You can hear her daughter's cries in the passenger seat.
Go after those men. Please don't take us to jail.
I'm not.
Yes, he is. He's taking me to jail because I don't want to deal with any more traffic.
The poor officer tries to keep his cool as the woman starts to get out of the car.
$50
Go by here. Ma'am, stay in the car.
Take me in.
Come on back here with me.
Take me in. Take me in.
Shut your door. Come on back here.
You can just imagine what the little girl is going through.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
I don't want
Stay in the car. I'm not going to take her to jail. Stay in the car. Hey,
there are
go
robbers
get in the
and
car.
killers and drug dealers
Go get in the car.
everywhere.
After about 10 minutes of abuse, the officer has just about taken enough. He threatens to arrest the woman.
You just let me go. I hate y'all. Go ahead
Turn
and
around.
arrest
I'm
me.
going to. Come here.
Come on, please.
I've had enough.
He's arresting me.
Turn around.
Oh, no. Okay, we don't do it.
Ma'am, all I'm going to do is give you a speeding ticket. Okay, you sign it, be on your way. No, nothing else, okay? You just need to calm down.
A few minutes later, the woman starts to calm down. The officer finally gives her a citation, and she's off.
Take care.
Police video expert Jim Kaboviak examined the tape. He says officers must always prepare themselves for the unexpected.
Whenever any police officer stops a subject on the road, he doesn't know what their emotional state is.
Kaboviak says what upset him most about the tape was the uncomfortable position the mother put her daughter in.
Police officer's gonna arrest me and throw me in jail.
But in the end, Kaboviak says the trooper did the right thing.
I think the concern for her daughter far outweighed the issuance of the traffic citation, and he used extreme professionalism in the way he handled this matter.
Okay, you sign it, be on your way. No, nothing else, okay? You just need to calm down.
Hi, Miss Coomer. How are you?
Oh,
are you feeling
They are the most unlikely friends, brought together under the most unusual circumstances.
Doing fine.
How about your arm?
Today, Texas Highway Trooper Merle Collins is stopping by for a chat with 90-year-old Ruby Cumler.
But you know, our tanks are nearly all dry.
Here's their first meeting, seen through the trooper's dashboard camera. A routine traffic stop gone suddenly wild.
Howdy, ma'am.
Amazingly, Ruby is unhurt, suffering only a few bumps and scrapes.
I pulled over and I forgot to put the car in park. Evidently because the car started rolling after I got out.
Watch the tape again. The car starts rolling as she steps out of the door. She gets caught and dragged as she tries to get back inside. Trooper Collins can't believe his eyes, but he knows he's got to act fast to avoid disaster.
I was scared, probably just as scared as she was, because I had no idea what I was going to do as I was running after the vehicle. Catching it wasn't a problem, but how to get it stopped was. I was frightened.
In no time, he's got the car stopped. Then he turns to help Ruby Cumler. And Ruby, well, she just wants to get back in her car and go home.
I was extremely surprised that she was even able to speak to me. She appeared to be more embarrassed than she did injured at that time.
I really wasn't thinking much about being hurt at the time. All I was thinking about was getting in the car and coming home.
But there's more to this strange episode on the highway. Like this Good Samaritan in a car that stops in the middle of the road, he's only trying to help. But it looks like he could use a little help himself. In time, everyone gets untangled from this roadside distraction. And somehow, everyone gets home safe. But the door of Ruby Cumler's home is always open to the trooper who made her day.
You know, the neighbors are looking and they're like, well, what has she done now?
Oh, she's doing just fine.
Officer Collins is a hero to me. I have learned from this accident to try to slow down and not get in a hurry and to be sure and put it in park.
If being on the job isn't dangerous enough, going undercover raises the stakes even more. Take a look. It's one of the worst things that can happen to a cop, getting struck down by his own weapon. It starts with a 911 call, an armed and dangerous ex-convict barricaded in a house in Green Bay, Wisconsin. A police SWAT team surrounds the house, then goes in the back door. Officer Crabb is one of the first inside. He pulls a pin on a stun grenade and prepares to toss it. But waiting inside is a broken gas line spewing flames as the suspect tries to burn down the house. One wrong move and the whole place could go up. Suddenly, Officer Crabb runs outside with his team and takes shelter. He's already jammed the pin back in the grenade and put it in his pocket. He feels the grenade burning at his side. The pin has not held. He frantically tries to get rid of the grenade. But it's too late. As the camera rolls, the stun grenade goes off with a horrifying explosion. One leg of his pants is completely burned away in the blinding flash.
Get that car out of here!
The skin underneath is blasted by intense heat. Fellow officers rush to his aid. He's hurt, but in the end, Officer Crabb is one lucky man. And he knows it.
I knew I was going to get hurt. I knew it was going to go off. I knew there was nothing I could do about it. There's about a 1.5 second delay and just enough time for me to move my head backwards to get out of the direction of the explosion, and it went off. And that's pretty much about the last I remember.
Officer Crabb escapes by the seat of his pants. And the suspect is hauled off to jail by the seat of his. A tense situation in Providence, Rhode Island. Patrolman Osvaldo Castillo, the man in the brown pants, has been taken hostage by an armed and desperate criminal. In less than a minute, one of these men will die. The bank robber presses one of his two guns tightly against the helpless officer's neck, and he's threatening to shoot unless the cops let him and his hostage escape in this unmarked police car. Another officer tries to talk to him, but the desperado is beyond listening to reason. Cops watch anxiously as the robber forces Officer Castillo into the car. They're determined not to let the bad guy escape, but they don't want their fellow officer gunned down in a crossfire either. Now watch carefully. The cop closest to the car takes a few steps and draws his gun, waiting for just the right moment. Then, for a moment, the cops hold their breath. Then Patrolman Castillo burst out of the car. He's been shot in the hand, but he's alive. The drama in Providence began here. Two armed bandits robbed this bank. They fled in a getaway car but didn't get very far. Their car crashed, and then they ran. But police quickly surrounded the area. One of those cops was Officer Castillo, and that's when he found himself at the wrong end of a gun.
I observed a car that was parked in a driveway, and I thought that was somebody was hiding under a car. So I bent over to look under a car, and as I was getting up, he was approaching me. The suspect was approaching me from behind, pointing the gun right at my face.
The robber takes Officer Castillo's gun and, using him as a shield, makes his way toward the car.
I was definitely thinking about my family, about the situation that I was into. There were so many police officers in the area that I always keep saying to myself, they're going to start shooting anytime, I'm going to get killed. There's no way that if they start shooting, I was going to survive that situation.
Once they're in the car, Castillo realizes there's one last chance to foil the robber's escape. He spots the keys in the ignition and tries to drop them on the floor. But the gunman sees what he's doing and raises his hand as if to shoot. As the two men lock in a desperate struggle, the first shot rings out. Then all hell breaks loose. Officer Castillo says the scene is seared forever into his mind.
Everything that happened that day is something that I could never forget. It's something that when I always look at my hand and it's not the same, I have missing knuckles in there. I could never forget the day I was shot.
25 with the beige.
85 miles south of Albuquerque, New Mexico, a state trooper has flagged a car for speeding.
Go up there.
The trooper tells the driver to go sit in the car. He can also see there are two teenage girl passengers.
Henry Tom Edward 588.
What you're about to see is an incredible display of one cop's courage and cool-headedness in a terrifying situation.
163 southbound.
As the trooper approaches the car, his dashboard camera captures a heart-stopping drama.
Okay, dude. Okay.
What you want?
I don't want anything.
Drop your guns.
Okay. Let me put this down. I'll put everything down for you. I'll put everything down, okay?
Who knows I'm out here?
Nobody. I didn't call it in.
I know you didn't call it in.
Take my radio. Turn it off. I won't touch you, man. Turn it off.
Take it off. You take it off.
You want the radio?
Yes, why don't you take it off?
Let me set this down, okay? Just be cool. There's no other cops. No, that's not a cop.
That's a cop right there.
No, that's a highway department guy. Listen.
Just put your hands down. I got everything's cool. Put your hands down. Put your hands down.
Listen. Put the gun away, all right? Be cool about this. I don't even know who you are, man.
Then why'd you pull over?
Because you were speeding. Okay, dude.
Now the suspect decides to disarm the trooper, but he can't get the officer's gun out. That's when the cop makes his move. But just out of camera range, the trooper has slipped on the soft roadway, flat on the ground. He's completely at the gunman's mercy.
I'll catch you. Okay.
You can hear the girls in the car scream with fear.
Yeah, you do, man.
That's because another cop with his gun drawn suddenly appears out of nowhere.
Don't do it, man, please. Listen, I got a family. Listen, man.
Walk over here.
Where?
Walk towards him.
Towards him?
Yes, walk towards him. Stop right there. Drop your gun, motherfucker.
Hey, listen, wait a minute. Let me talk to you.
Stop. Don't come any closer.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
The other officer retreats when he sees the suspect holding his gun to the trooper's head.
Just so you don't get your ass in hot water, take your finger off the trigger. You can keep the gun there, just so it doesn't go off accidentally.
The cop's composure is amazing. He's just a finger twitch away from certain death.
Keep the gun where you want it. Keep the gun right where you want it. Just take your finger off the trigger.
The gunman forces the trooper toward his car. He's going to take this cop hostage.
You have to get in front. Just slowly get in.
Listen, man.
Just slowly get in the damn car. Let's take you to the car. Don't you don't. Watch.
Can I move this stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
What are we doing here?
The girls are sobbing uncontrollably, caught in this unexpected nightmare. The trooper keeps talking, desperately trying to buy some time.
It is unsnapped. I thought you unsnapped it.
But the suspect finally gets the trooper's revolver. Now the cop is completely defenseless.
Let me just tell you something, okay?
Get in! Scoot over.
You getting in with me?
Yes. Drive.
Thomas?
Take your finger off the trigger, man.
As they drive away, the trooper's wireless microphone eerily keeps recording their conversation.
What do you want to do?
Fortunately, this chilling confrontation has a happy ending. 12 miles down the road, the gunman surrenders at a police roadblock. Officer Michael Applegate says his worst moment was when he tried to jump the suspect.
I was confident that I could get the weapon away from him. That's obviously why I went for it. You know, I felt confident that I was going to get the weapon. And when I didn't, you know, I thought, oh boy, here we go. You know, it was a pretty scary moment right then.
Scary, all right, and a powerful reminder that for police, there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. We hope you found this tape to be a valuable tool in your law enforcement training. REALTV is dedicated to the law enforcement community, and we thank you again for your support.